sweeties, it's your girl Candy, and you're watching Sweet Addictions TV. Yes, honey. So what's the business? How have you been? You been good? You been good? Child. So, okay, we about to get on with this review. Lord, okay, let's just get it popping. Okay, first off, it starts off with Stevie J. He meets up with Jocelyn because, you know, Jocelyn was like, I want my advance money from this so-called international music deal that they made. But the thing that keeps getting me is if it ever really happened. Why didn't they ever say the name of the record company? Anyway, so basically, he tells her, well, you know, there is no deal. Which he tried to make it seem like he pulled the plug because she's been acting like a jackass. And, but of course, in reality, what it was is the label wanted too much of the money, so that's why the deal didn't go through. So she feels like, I wonder what, as y'all know, they break up every 2 seconds and they back together. Rumor has it they got married. I haven't heard anything here about it, so I'm not sure if it's true or not, but I wonder how she felt when she seen he really was doing what the fuck he was, you know, he wasn't fucking around like that, but whatever. Anyway, moving on. So Carly Red and K Michelle, they meet up because K Michelle on the last episode, you know, her team at the record label was like, you need to straighten this up. We can't keep going through the fuckery, okay? So she meets with Carly Red because she feel like if I can put up with Carly Red, then I can start putting up with a lot more shit without snapping, crackling, popping, and you know. So she gets, they meet with Carly Red, and she told her, you know, I really don't hate you. I'm tired of fighting with you. It just felt like you was coming for me, so I came back at your ass, you know. But let's put this behind us. So Carly was like, okay, but I do have a disc record. It was already done. So in case you hear it, it wasn't after this. It was already done. Okay, so K Michelle was like, all right, girl, but I'm gonna let you have this, but that's it, and nothing else. And then of course they did a little fake smile, giggle, and yeah. Anyway, so then Stevie J meets up with Arian. Hey, that's her name, right? I got it right, because y'all know I call that bitch every A name in the world but Arian, but I'm sure it's right this time. Arian met with Stevie J to talk about Mimi, and you know, he was asking like, how is she? And Arian was like, why don't you ask her? And all this other shit. And Arian started crying like really hard, like she was Mimi. And was like, you hurt her, and I know how you hurt her, and you left her for a known prostitute and a escort. And he was like, but she was somebody too, so she happy. He just blew past. Yeah, he did leave the bitch for an escort, but you know, we even now looking at. So then Arian starts, when she started crying, Stevie J tried to do this move. Y'all know every time somebody cried, he tried to wipe it off. He tried to wipe it, she moved, she slapped the shit out of his hand. But anyway, he was like, then Arian pretty much told her, you know, you hurt my friend bad, and she's not happy, damn it, she's not happy. So then that's when he was like, okay, I need to find out what's going on with my baby mama. And that was the end of that. Then, okay, so Mimi is shooting a photo shoot for her new clothing line called Made. You gonna go out and buy a shirt? If you do, send me a picture. So then all of a sudden the gay Stevie J walks in, and you know, he's telling her, do a different pose, you know, lift your leg up and all of that extra shit. And she's getting annoyed. As you can tell when a female is kind of done with the relationship, even if she don't break it off with you right away, when you breathe, you get on her nerves, you know what I'm saying? Like normal shit, you know, you open the door and she looking at you like, damn bitch, like you just done some extra shit. So you can tell Mimi was like over him. But anyway, so he was like, well, I got a gift I want you to wear in your photo shoot. And he said it's his and her watches, which were Rolexes. And so he gives her one, and she's like, oh, but yours got diamonds in it. Now, right there, let's take out the fake part. Let's say they were real. I kind of felt like she was being, even though Erica and them was talking about, no, you wasn't. Yes, bitch, you are. I felt like that was kind of rude, bitch. I'm saying, let's say they was real. Not that he tried to pass off some fake shit. Let's pretend that they was real. And he bring up to you and get you, yeah, maybe you right. He should have, you know, seen you. But y'all ain't been together that long. So him buying you a Rolex, like, sweeties, the Rolex my husband bought me for my last birthday. I did have a blinged out bezel. This nigga went and got a Rolex, and his shit, yeah, it was that shit was way better than mine. But it's a fucking Rolex. Get the fuck over it. Like, you know what I'm saying? If it wasn't fake. But anyway, so you know, she puts on the watch or whatever, and excuse me. But then he asked her, like, every little thing he was asking her, you know, Mimi had like his attitude. I don't know what it is about the season. I guess she feels like she has to try to make up because everybody was calling her weak last season. But people wasn't calling you weak because you were nice. They were calling you weak because you seen all the stuff Stevie J was doing and you still kept taking him back. Not that you got cheated on, but that you knew how disrespectful he was being in your face with an outward prostitute and you still kept going. That's why people was calling you weak. Not because you was nice, I got cheated on. You know what I'm saying? So now I don't know if she feels like she has to be this extra bad bitch in your face and all that old extra shit. P.S. I hate when Mimi gets mad because I don't know where that voice comes from, or you know, it all of a sudden it goes down a couple of octaves and then it's low and husky, and I'm like, bitch. Okay. But anyway, so on to the next. Rashida did something that, her being her age, I wouldn't think she would have done, which is go and tell her mama the shit that Kirk is doing. The reason why I say that is because your mama, I don't care. Let's be real. Once this is done and over with, and she's like back with Kirk, and they've come to a happy place or whatever, mama ain't gonna forget that you didn't tell my baby you gonna have to get a blood test and get an abortion. If you don't get an abortion, you need to get blood. Mama ain't gonna never forget that shit. So she gonna be sitting at Thanksgiving table looking at that nigga like, nigga can't even carve a turkey right, talking about a motherfucking abortion, bitch. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna always be like that. But you know, she was telling her mama how all of a sudden he's coming in at 2 or 3 in the morning and he's locking his phone and all that extra shit, which, you know, blah blah blah. Cause y'all know I told y'all that whole Rashida Kirk thing is all staged, because think about it, if they didn't have this storyline, what would they have? But I don't think they gave the memo to the mama, because the mama was ready. Hold on, we'll get to that. We'll get to that, chat. So, okay. So next, Stevie J and Benzino No Neck meet up, and Stevie told him, you know, that he met up with Carly again, and Carly pretty much lied about the situation because she switched up her story like a motherfucker. Y'all remember she switched it. She went from he said he slept with you, y'all was together, that he hit that. Then all of a sudden it was no, he said he's seen you around. Whatever she said, that was some fuckery, honey. So they pretty much, you know, made up. They back to their little bromance. Are they? I think they fell. Did they fall out again since he released that song? I can't remember, child. Whatever. Anyway, so next, Mimi and Stevie meet up, and she tells him that, you know, you hurt me so bad. And you can tell she still want to be with Stevie. Like, there's no closure. There's no moving on. Like, it's been a year or so they ain't been together, and she's still crying deep. Like, I know I've been hurt before too, and you know, you feel like in that moment, like, oh, what am I gonna do without this person? Sorry, fucker, hurt my heart, and you crying and shit. But not years later though. I mean, you know. So yeah, they got issues. But anyway, he pretty much tells her that he is really truly sorry, and she wasn't an asshole because she tried to say she was. He was like, I'm the asshole. So I gotta give Stevie J some credit on some stuff, you know, because before last season he was the crazy pimp that kept walking off into the sunset because a nigga couldn't drive and things. And this season he is actually trying to do better, you know, be a better guy. He may not be perfect, but he's better than what he started off as how we was introduced to him. He's trying to, you know, he's trying to man up. So I'll give him that. But he was telling her, you know, I'm sorry. And then, of course, she starts crying. He starts wiping her face. And then he tells her, you know, I'm going to do something for you. I'm going to buy you a car, you know, because you and my little mama need to be able to get around and yada, yada, yada. And he was like, you want something new? She was like, I would love something new. You know, and if she was... Anyway. So he said he told her I was going to buy a car. So she get up and hug him all. You know that hug. It wasn't no... You know, if it's a platonic thing, or if you really ain't feeling that nigga like that, and you hug, you know the hug. You hug like this, ass is kind of tooted out, so nothing is touching in between. You don't embrace him and then switch away because you know he watching. Mimi is a hot ass mess, I think. But anyway, so it's K Michelle's birthday. She invites everybody, and Carly Red everybody, because she's like, look, it's my birthday. Let's drink, bitch. Let's drink. So she invites everybody. Benzino shows up. Benzino gives K Michelle a diamond necklace. Now Carly Red got a little, you know, little glazed over in the eyeball area, because she was like, damn, he ain't never give me that. Well, bitch, your pussy must not be diamonds like you said. Anyway, so then, you know, when he got up, when he hugged everybody, and, you know, he went to go hug her even though he really didn't want to. Did y'all see her fake ass? Why her ass that fake? Why does it look like that? Why did you pay somebody to do that? Why didn't you go with their ass when you seen what they did to your booty? Why? I just have so many questions that all start with why, bitch. But anyway, so everybody's giving her presents, and let me see what this is on, y'all. Okay, so everybody's giving, you know, K Michelle her presents, and then Carly Red gives her, you know, a gift, which is some weave, because, you know, I think she's trying to start a weave line or whatever. And then she gives the girl the disc record for her birthday. Why would you fuck up the vibe? Like, we're this close to fighting anyway, bitch. We're trying to make it look good. And then you bring me a disc record to my birthday party? Like, what the hell? That's some stupid shit. Then here come Arian with her messy ass. Because, see, Arian, I'm starting to see her for what the fuck she is. She's, like, low-key messy. Like, you don't tell she didn't really did some messy shit until afterwards. You know what I'm saying? So she grabs it. It's like, oh no, we gotta hear this. You in the club. Why would you, if you heard her say it's a diss record, you saw what's the child's name? K Michelle's face. When she saw that it was the diss record, why would you then run to the DJ at a club where it's this girl's birthday party to play a diss record about her? And then be shocked and appalled when K Michelle's ready to fight. Like, you know, honey, Arian, work it out, bitch. So they play it, and the song is talking about, you know, how basically she lied about getting beat on, and how R. Kelly probably pissed on her, and all this extra shit. And so, of course, that pissed her off. And so she was like, damn, why would you do that? And so when she stood up, K Michelle was like, bitch, sit down. And she's like, well, then you need to stand, because I'm not going to talk up to you. And I guess that was it. And K Michelle threw the drain. Which, you know what? I used to think K Michelle was a crazy bitch and could really fight. But I'm starting to think that bitch can't fight too much. Because every time there's an altercation, that's all she does is throw something. She don't throw them things. She throws a glass or a candle or, what was it? Utensils. But she ain't never thrown them things. So, you know, sometimes I guess that shit is true. The bark is, you know, bigger than a bite, because I'm starting to think that bitch can't fight worth a damn. I'm just saying. So anyways, after it's done, they go back outside and make up again and hug. I'm like, Chad, I'm over there. Anyway, so Kirk meets up with Rashida's mom, and she pretty much told him, bitch, Rashida ain't taking a blood test. She ain't getting no motherfucking abortion, bitch. And it ain't going down. Mama was mad. There was that point where she was like, you know that mama lip, that's when I knew they didn't clue her in that this is some fake shit. And so she really felt like you disrespecting her daughter, because she was ready to smack shit out of Kirk. And when that lip did that, I knew they didn't clue her in. So she, poor baby, she just blindsided, thinking Kirk is just doing this for real. And she was ready to whoop his ass, honey. But here come Kirk in the confessional talking about if she want to come through and tell me about Rashida, then maybe she need to pay some bills and some mortgage and some this and some this and that and all that shit. Then it goes on to where she was like, you accusing her? Well, what you got going on? You know, well, what is it you got going? You know she wanted to say, what you got going on, nigga? You knew she wasn't saying. And then he starts laughing and like, what you mean by that? She said, oh, so you can accuse her, but you're not fucking with nobody, right? You can tell, but she said I'd have kicked that car in the ass like I should have kicked his ass, called him a coward, all types of shit. So that was funny to me. But, so, okay, ending part. Mimi tells the girl she told Stevie to come to the video premiere party, the video viewing party of Stevie J and the little gay pilot called From NY to LA, I think. And, Which basically lets you know, that's another reason that should let you know she was over gay Stevie J, because she already knew inviting Stevie J to gay Stevie J's party was going, come on now, you can't bring your death. Anyway, so gay Stevie J shows up and he plays the video. Now, Mimi says she saw the video and she didn't like it. He claims he re-edited it. But Mimi is in the video for 1.2 seconds. This is Mimi. That was it. Bitch, he used you. Obviously, they don't give a fuck if you was in the video. I've actually seen the video here on YouTube. That shit's so goddamn cheap, honey. Why they gotta store this? Why this bitch is holding a platter of Sour Patch Kids and Red Bull? Now, I don't know, because I don't really go out. Is that some new shit? Is that some popular shit? Is that what y'all do in the clubs? Do y'all mix Sour Patch Kids with Red Bull, bitch? Is that the new it thing to do? Because if not, somebody go slap his ass. Yeah, because I told you I hate his face, period. Something about his face. It's almost Crypt Keeper. Like, you know when the Crypt Keeper used to talk and the little shit that wasn't there in the bone? It's just something about him. I just don't like it. But anyway, so this Stevie rose up like a boss, bitch. Stevie was in boss mode. He came in and it's all white and shit. And it was like bad guy versus good guy. You know, Stevie's in the white. Gay Stevie J's in the black, and that nigga ain't even saying that. He got punked out like that's supposed to be your bitch. But I will say this, even though it was rather bossy, I can't lie, Mimi was wrong. And some of y'all be like, Candy, what you talking about? Mimi was wrong because yes, okay, that's her baby's father. That's disrespectful. You know, because even if she didn't want to be with him no more, she didn't tell him that. You know what I'm saying? So to sit there, leave out of your man's, you know, party or whatever the case, whatever it was, to walk out with your baby daddy who didn't had the guards put that nigga down, so sit down, nigga, this is boss shit. It was disrespectful. I mean, if you have a man and you good to your man, if you married, then you'll understand where I'm coming from. If not, then I'll understand. Then if you disagree with me, ain't nothing wrong with that, but I'll know that, you know, you young as shit or you old as shit and bitch you still getting cheated, you still getting played on, or you ain't got no husband, or your man is. Yeah, because if you don't realize that what she did was kind of disrespectful, I'm gonna just leave it at that if I hurt some of y'all feelings. But but before they roll out, he sees the Rolex and he was like, it's ticking. Now see, I'm not gonna lie, y'all know I've always kept it real with y'all. Me and my husband are opposite attract. I'm cheap. Well, I'm frugal. He calls me cheap. But so before I got with my husband some years ago, I wouldn't have known that if the Rolex is ticking is fake. Do I know that now? Yes. I've been seeing, you know, he's gotten me accustomed to certain shit to where I know certain shit now. You know what I'm saying? So for me to be, oh, it ain't even bezeled out and did it, bitch, you couldn't even tell it was fake. So let's not act like you know what I'm saying, you rocking with some high-end shit, bitch, and you don't even know. Work it out. Work it out now. But anyway, so Stevie J was like, yeah, that's old, you know, that's fake, this real, you know, I'm gonna show you, you know, that's that old shit, this I'm about to give you the new. Now, this is an early PS. The car was nice, but don't talk all that new shit because the car, see, y'all know I own a car lot. The car was nice. It's nice. But the car, you could tell by the key that the car was like a 03, 04. So don't come in there stunting big, even though he still was bossy though. That still was a boss move though. But you know, let's not do too much, nigga. That wasn't no 2013, 2014. That was 03, 04. But it still was nice though. Kind of like, you know, they 20 inch rims, they 15s, but I keep them clean. Like that's how it was. It was real nice though. Anyway, so she gets back in and old boy was like, so what kind of car he get you? And you know, she tells him and he was like, okay, well, let's drink to that and keep it moving. Are we still, you know, what we got going on? And you know, of course she catches her little attitude. P.S. What's her name? Arian. You know, she real messy because she was doing the most when Stevie came in and outed that the watch was fake. She died. Like, some friends like that you gotta watch because sometimes they want you to fuck up your little opportunities and the little shit you got because they really don't have shit going on. Sometimes you gotta think about that. Just think about it. Sit back and look at your close friends and see if you got a bitch like that. See if you got a bitch that whatever you doing, something's wrong with it. Whenever something pops up, it's extra funny. Just Analyze that. That's my advice to you. But anyway, so they come back in, and gay Stevie J is like, you know, you damaged goods. Shit. Are you back on that nigga's bus? Are you back on his bus? And she went into her raspy, deep, hey, I'm my own bitch, man, I'm my own bitch. Where does that come from, maybe? Where? Why does it happen like that? I don't understand it. So she does all that. Oh, I'm deranged? I'm a deranged bitch? Yes, bitch, you sound deranged. Right now? Yes, you do. I'd have to concur. I'm gonna show you a deranged bitch. You are showing me now. You don't have to show me later. I believe you. That bitch crazy. But yeah, so that was this week's Love and Hip Hop Child. I can't wait for next week because Erica and Shay finally go at it. But I'm gonna keep my opinion to the actual show because you know how they show edits and all that stuff. But it almost seems like Erica got a little shook by Miss Shay over there for a minute because y'all know, hey, if you gonna fight, bitch, we gonna box it out. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be no from the clip. Like I said, just from the clip. It looked like y'all ever seen Jerry Springer and one of the person on there knows that the guards gonna hold back the other person. So they're like, come on, why you standing back there? Come on, because they know they can't come. Like Erica sitting up there talking about some, come on. Bitch, she's outside with 5 bodyguards, 5 security outside. That bitch can't come nowhere. I don't see you running out there. So, but hey, maybe I'm wrong. Let's wait and see the next week, honey. I don't know how much time is left on her, but let me get these quick little shout outs before I forget. And let's work it on out. Shout out to Samora. Her birthday was the other day. I see you in Florida, honey. Shout out to MC_taught me. It was her birthday. I think this was last Saturday. Shout out to Eric Kane. Shout out to Martin rather. Eric Kane, his cousin, asked me to shout him out because he just had kidney surgery and you know he's feeling kind of down. So keep your head up, honey. It'll all be over soon. Shout out to Heather. Her 30th birthday is on June 18th. Uh-oh, you joining the 30 club. Yo, dirty 30. Work it out, honey. Who else? Oh, Cedrica Jackson. She said, my birthday's tomorrow. I don't know when she said this, but happy birthday. She said she'll be 25. So happy birthday to you, honey. One more. Asha Gills. Her son, Keyshawn Gills, actually got accepted into the gifted program for the 2013-2014 school year, and he will be going to the 4th grade. Yes, you know I love a smart baby. Love it. Keep it up, Keyshawn. The brains is what works. Brains is what gets you that money. Alright, and I think that's all the shout outs for now. Alright, babies, as always, thanks for watching, and tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a mother-sucking friend, baby, to subscribe and follow your girl on Twitter. Yes, honey. And make sure to Facebook friend me and follow me on Instagram. Yes, indeed. Oh, and if you're new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, baby. It's free. I won't charge you nothing. Oh, and if you're in LA, if you're in Miami, when I get there on the 28th, the drag show that Chanel's taking me to is at somewhere called Lips. So the people who wanted to come and meet us out there, you can come on out because I think it's later in the night, so it's at Lips. Yeah. And like I said, Chanel said if you can't make it there, you can come to our baby shower on the 29th, but you got to bring something. So bring a pack of diapers, make it. All right, I'm out. Peace.